Greetings, everyone. It's Friday Night Live. It's November 19th, 2021. And I think we got a full moon tonight. It's awesome. Awesome, beautiful day we had, sun shining. I hope my microphone is working, which I believe it is. Yep, I think it's working. Very good. Something funny is going on here. Let's see if that solves it. Okay. Yeah, so I hope everybody's doing freaking amazing. Life always gets more and more interesting as we go down the journey of this wonderful experience that our soul has chosen. It's much more pleasant when we work in the realms of higher order. Much more pleasant. You know, so much there's so much that we as humanity have destroyed on this planet. You know, it's time that we as humanity wake up from this deep materialistic sleep to enslave us all and release us from that bondage. If it is to be, it's up to me. If anybody's there, let me know you can hear me. Thumbs up or something, or you know, this fasting lifestyle is very, very revealing. It never, ever stops amazing me. And it's something that keeps me inspired more and more. Even though we have our days where we get bombarded and stressed out from whatever, because we allow it. You know, we always create our own problems. Problems don't just show up. We create them by all the decisions that we make in our life journey. Right? Sometimes it may seem that it has nothing to do with our decisions, but if you look at it in the realm of higher order, it absolutely has to do with everything that we have decided to do in our lives, including making the decision to come here in this realm and experience the material plane. Yeah. Awesome times. Awesome times. I just did a nice steam sauna bath. Been doing it every Friday night for a few weeks now. Very nice. Ozone is just a wonderful, beautiful, plasmatic field strength that helps bring balance and, you know, it helps restore. That's why it happens on Earth automatically, right? Through thunderstorms and through light. Ozone is created through electrical current and through a certain light frequency. That's how Mother Earth cleans itself continuously. After a beautiful thunderstorm, you smell that beautiful fresh air. That's ozone. Or you go climbing high in the mountains, you can smell that beautiful fresh air. Or on the sitting by the sea, ocean, you can smell that wonderful, powerful O3, O4, O5, 6, 7. I don't know how high it can go, but it can go many multiples. Yeah. Very interesting how things happen. 31 plus years, I've seen so many people come and go, leave this realm, whether they have had a full set of hair or no, or all dark, beautiful color is still there. They still people still jump the fence. Those are a couple indicators of health, but not everything. There's many aspects of health. It's very difficult when people are holding on by a thread to their life and seek help. It's very, very difficult for them and for ourselves. Hello, Paula. Plasma love always flowing. Back to you. We, we, as humanity, have, for the most part, have let go of our belief in a divine creator. We can see it. We can see the outcome of what's happening on this planet, especially in these last 2 years. You have to be asleep if you can't see it. Man believes in mammon more than the divine creator. Mammon will save us with their magic potions, pills, lotions, their injections. Can't trust in God anymore. Trust in mammon. And that's why we are in the situation we are. So I have another dear friend who on his last strings, you can so to say, speak, didn't want to do anything when over a year ago when I said, yeah, it's a cinch, clean yourself up. Decided to go down the chemo route. Yeah, that's very tough, very tough. Watching people make those choices and decisions, but we all have free will, and we must allow people to behold of their free will, so to say. We can't force them to do anything. Taking care of my mama last, what is it now? 4 years or so. We're in Yeah, going on to 5 years. Time flies. I think it's over 4 years. Watching somebody make all the choices that are not beneficial to health is very, very difficult. Very difficult, especially when you know without doubt that there's much better choices you can make. Very difficult. Divide and conquer is the name of the game. Divide and conquer. Master deception is at work 24/7, influencing the masses. And the masses buy it all up, swallow it up. Yeah. Live and let live. Live and let die. We will all leave this plane one day. Choose how you want to leave. Choose how you want to live. Choose how you want to leave. Because death is an illusion, right? We just leave the physical body. Our spirit, that consciousness carries on. That can never be eliminated. It's always there. It's part of creation. So we've seen many miracles, more than I've ever seen in, on this healing health path for 31 years. In the last 6 years in the realm of MFS, we've seen more miracles that we can count. But still, it's not enough for some people. It's just not enough. Well, I don't have that. Mine is a little bit different, and how that Luciferic intellect goes into us and disturbs our connection with Source, the divine creator, the true light, not that false, blinding Luciferic light, which many fall trap in. It's hard to stay true in such a world with so much evil. We have to stay focused on all the good, all the beauty, all the wonders. But of course, there's reasons why we get challenged with going through certain experiences, because that's part of our journey. And we must embrace it. Just be wise and not hold on to these obstructive realities, which cause us nothing but imbalance. Away we go. It's no wonders why there's not many who last long term in health fields generally. Traditional or modern medicine, doctors, their average age is very low. It's like 50s, in the 50s, I believe. But as we know, that has nothing to do with health. That system is designed to make profits for the foreign cartel. Which is exactly what it is. It's cartel. So let's elevate these souls to move in the direction of peace, balance, correct conduct. That's all we can do. Pray for their souls. Because just think of the existence through the laws of cause and effect that they will have to succumb from their choices of what they're doing to the masses of people. Big payback. Big payback. What's happening in your world, Paula? Continuing to live and love it. It's a lot of that fear in the air, a lot of that stress from the fear. It's going on to we're at about 2-year mark globally now. So let's raise our field strength so we can nourish Mother Earth and humanity. Bring us to that new place of peace, balance, and correct conduct where we all should be, because it's a choice. We can do that. Living and loving level 3. Awesome. That's what I call dedication. Being on a continual fasting state. In your daily window, in your weekly window, in your monthly window, your season change window. We may go off here and there, a little more, a little less, take a break. But this is what it's all about. I never ever really had any thoughts in myself that I would ever stop fasting. Like saying I'm done with fasting. I never ever had those thoughts. It's just eating 7 days a week is so hard on a system, especially me and my system. Once you've lived it and loved it for a while, you'll understand. Your senses, become awakened, enlightened, and become more self-realized from what's going on in this physical spacesuit. We get more connected with our emotions on the mental and emotional planes as well. Boy, oh boy, and that's a big journey for most. That's the biggest challenge, right? Emotion, seed of all, intent and emotion is creation itself. Comes that energy of the thought, the intent, and the emotion manifest it. In this realm or other realms, I think that understanding works on all levels. Calling to people to take charge of your health now. Now is the best time to start. We highly recommend you don't wait to be onslaught butchered and hanging from a string and then wanting to be saved. Even at that level, we've had people coming back, but it's a lot of dedication, commitment, and work the closer you are to jumping the fence, death. It's a lot of work when you're not in that state. So imagine when you allow yourself to get to that state of hanging by a thread. Life is just hanging by that thread. And you're looking to be saved. The awakening comes that you've made some not so great decisions to be in that state. Some people, they fall into that poor me syndrome. Why me? Why did this happen to me? And that is a very, very tough situation to be around. Experiencing that with my mama, very, very tough. You tell somebody, just look in the mirror, don't point fingers. Some of these people, they just don't want to hear that, right? They don't want to be responsible for what happened. It's easier to do that. Yeah, it's that did it to me. Where there may be some truth to that, the influences, it's always, if you look in higher order, ourselves. Look in that mirror and see the clarity of why you are in that situation. What have you learned from it? No matter how brutal and disgusting it may feel or be, the experience, there's always a lesson. And that lesson is what we need to focus on instead of pointing fingers. So let's keep that plasma love always flowing at all costs. You know, I don't have the best of the words sometimes, but I got to keep working on that part. My intent is always coming from the heart space, always has, to help people so people can take charge of their own health. Look at what MFS has accomplished in just 6 years. My goodness gracious. Tens of thousands, and it's affected hundreds of thousands with the information that's been shared from the realm of MFS, which has nothing to do with me. I just a messenger, just a messenger. So looks like a quiet night. Everybody's got it mastered. Support not needed. It's great. Awesome. It's nice to see people joining us. It's nice to see people contributing, because that is part of the art of subtraction, the gift of giving. Giving is so much better than receiving. And boy, oh boy, you know, it's quite an experience. Food, food, and more food. Diets. Where's the plasma love always flowing? Where's the nourishment in humanity in these past couple of years? So, natural, so-called natural disasters that are happening. There's a flood in BC now. Many people are left without homes and stuff. Let's send them Plath and all these other places around the world with volcanoes flowing and floods everywhere else that have been happening. Did humanity have an influence on these things? Absolutely. Could they have been created by humans? Absolutely. They've been playing with weather for a long time. Dive deep into the heart space and feel that spark of life, of light, of divine light. Feel that light coming through you so that you may share even if just one other picks up some of that light, it's all worth it. It's all worth it. Anybody got any questions? All righty. Make the choice for your health today. Do not wait. Oh, you can wait. Choice is always yours, right? Choice is always yours. All right, so let us elevate all the souls on this wonderful, beautiful Mother Earth, all the living, non-living entities, so that they may all move in the direction of divine peace, balance, and correct conduct of higher order, so that may we restore, regenerate back to blueprint and live a wonderful, peaceful life here. We thank everybody for joining. Stay on that art of subtraction path in all levels. Eat less, breathe less, and be more. Because the rewards are limitless when we are in that state of subtraction, which is the state of giving, letting go, so that others may enjoy it. Sorry, others may enjoy it. So thank you, Paula. And anybody else that was here? May the divine shine light in everyone. Ciao. Have a great evening, day, or morning, wherever you are. We'll see you on the page. And next Wednesday at 3:06. Last Wednesday had a unexpected visitor, so I kind of missed it, but we'll be back. Ciao for now. See everybody. Laugh.